Hello friends, welcome to Programming Concepts. My name is Amit and this is part 3 of our What's New in .NET 8 and C Sharp 12 series. In today's video, we will explore collection expressions, one of the new features introduced in C Sharp 12. If you want to learn .NET Core from scratch, you can check out our dedicated playlist. I will share the link in the description. In C Sharp 12, collection expressions are a new feature introduced to make it easier to initialize collections such as arrays, lists, dictionaries, etc. without needing explicit constructors or initialization logic. The syntax aims to simplify and improve code readability when working with collection types. Let's see key features of collection expressions in C Sharp 12. First is simplified syntax. You can create a collection using a concise syntax without having to use constructors or method like add repeatedly. Works with various collection types. Collection expressions can be used with arrays, list of t, span of t, and read-only span t. Nested collections. You can use collection expression for nested collections as well, making multi-dimensional collections easier to work with. Spread element. The spread element .e in a collection expressions adds all the elements in the expression. The argument must be a collection type. All right, let's see that in action. Let's go to Visual Studio. I already created an application in .NET 8. First, let's take example of array of int. So previously, if we have to create collection of integer, we have to do something like int, then square brackets, let's name it old numbers, is equal to new int, square brackets, then within curly braces, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with C Sharp 12, this expression is simplified. So copy and paste this line, change old numbers to numbers, and then remove new int. Then instead of curly braces, use square brackets. And that's it. It will work the same way. Let me switch back to .NET 7. Let's go to Proj file and change .NET 8 to .NET 7. You can see we have an error, and the error is feature collection expressions is not available in C Sharp 11. Please use language 12.0 or greater. So this feature called collection expressions is available from C Sharp 12 onwards. Simple, extremely simple. Let's change target framework to .NET 8. Next, let's see how it works with list of string. So type list of string, old fruits is equal to new list of string, then within curly braces, let's say apple, comma banana, comma cherry. This is how we do it without C Sharp 12. Now with C Sharp 12, this process is also simplified. Let me just copy and paste. Change old fruits to fruit, remove new list of string, and instead of curly braces, use square brackets. And that's it. Let's take a few more examples. Let's take example of span char. So type span char, old C is equal to new char, square brackets, then within curly braces, let's say A, B, C. Let me just copy and paste. Change old C to C. Remove new char. And instead of curly braces, we have to use square brackets. Simple, extremely simple. Let's take example of jagged 2D array. So type int square bracket old 2d is equal to new int, then within curly braces, then within square bracket 1 comma 2 comma 3, then comma 4 comma 5 comma 6, then 7 comma 8 comma 9. Now just copy and paste, change old 2d to 2d, remove new int, and then instead of curly braces use square brackets. Simple. Next, let's see how it works with jagged 2d array from variables. So type int square bracket row 0 is equal to within square bracket 1 comma 2 comma 3. Then int row 1, let's say 4 comma 5 comma 6. Then int row 2, then let's say 7 comma 8 comma 9. Now let's say int square bracket old 2d from variables is equal to new int, then within curly braces row 0 comma row 2 comma row 1 comma row 2. This is how we do it previously. Now just like we are doing it for others, just copy and paste, change variable name from old 2d from variables to 2d from variables. Remove new int, and instead of curly braces use square brackets. Simple, extremely simple. Now the final example. Let's see how it works with spread element. The spread operator helps us to append a new collection to the existing collection. We can also add more values to the collection with simple syntax. We already have row 0, row 1 and row 2 created as a single dimensional int of array. They are collection type. So if I have to append row 0, row 1 and row 2 to a new array of type int, and I want the output to be, let's say 1 to 9, we would do something like this. First, we need to create a new array with the combined length of all arrays. So type int square bracket old single is equal to new int, then within square bracket row 0 dot length plus row 1 dot length plus row 2 dot length. Now we need to copy each array into the final array. So type array dot copy. Then we have to provide source array, which is row 0 in our case. Then source index, which is 0. Then we have to provide destination array, which is old single. Then destination index, I from where we need to append this array. As our destination array is empty, so we want to append it from 0. Then length, which is row 0 dot length. So with this command, I just append row 0 array to old single dimensional array. All right. Now we need to repeat this process with row 1 and row 2 as well. So let me just copy and paste 2 times. Then 0 will remain 0. Destination will be old single will remain same. Then change 4th parameter from 0 to row 0 dot length for the first one. Then for second one, we have to sum row 0 dot length plus row 1 dot length. So let's do it. Then for last parameter, make it row 1 dot length for the first and row 2 dot length for second. Now let's print the array. So type console.writeLine string.join, then comma and space within double quotes, and then comma old single, which is our area. And let's run the program. You can see we have the desired output, but this process is quite complicated. You can use list of int instead of array of int, but even this process is lengthy. With spread operator, it's quite simple. So let's type int square bracket single is equal to, then within square brackets, dot dot row 0, comma dot dot row 1, comma dot dot row 2. And that's it. This line just append 3 arrays 0, 1, 2, 1 by 1. Let's confirm that. Let me just copy and paste console.writeLine statement and change old single to single. And let's run the program. You can see we have the desired output. Not only we can append arrays to the new array, we can also prepend and postpend, append out hard-coded values. So for example, if we have to add 10, 11 at the end and -1, 0 at the beginning or before or after, we can do it very easily. Let me just copy int single 3 times. Change variable name and make it single 1, single 2, single 3. Now append 10, 11 at the end. So this is also valid. Next, prepend -1, 0 at the beginning. This is also valid. With single 3, just prepend -1, 0. And at the end, 10, 11. This is also valid. Let me just copy and paste console statement. Change single to single 3 and let's run the program. See, we get the desired output. Simple, extremely simple. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked our content. If you have any questions related to this video, feel free to ask me in the comments. Thank you for watching.